Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to my video, and welcome back to the horror bar. So we had just recently had the Comic-Con San Diego one, I think it was called. I watched some people's YouTube channels, the videos and stuff, and obviously some of the new stuff that's coming out. So we're going to go over a couple of them, not a lot, because I didn't think there was a lot there for me anyway, as in horror-wise stuff. I just had a look at basically the Neca, Mezco, and what was the other one? I think that was it. That was it, Neca and Mezco, but Mezco didn't really show anything new off. So yeah, so there's just a couple of things to go over. So we'll go over the first one, which is a Neca one, and it is the snake worm from Beetlejuice. So this is a double pack, which is a shame in my opinion. I really wish that they was releasing the sandworm on its own, not with a Beetlejuice character. It doesn't appeal to me at all, the Beetlejuice character. The sandworm does, but the Beetlejuice character doesn't, and it's going to be a double pack. I wish that Neca will release this separate. I think a lot of collectors out there would want this one on its own. They would pay the money on its own, because the price point on this one, we've got release dates as well. Obviously these release dates and prices obviously vary in where you come from and everything. I come from the UK, so you're looking at, this is supposed to be coming out in April of 2026. Price point is £84, so it works out where you're paying basically the amount of money what you'd pay for two Neca figures, because the average between £38 to £42 Neca figures. So yeah, I really wish that they just released the sandworm on its own. It looks absolutely fantastic. You can see it looks like there's a movement, and you can move the jaw, and you can move the second mouth jaw as well as the head. I reckon all this will just stay where it is as hard plastic. But it looks really good with the Beetlejuice figure. It does come with an extra face, so you can just swap that face off. Not an actual head sculpt. It just looks like it's one of them where you can just swap the front of the faces off. Still don't add one of them figures for myself yet, where you can just swap the front of the face off. So I don't know what it's like. You get two extra hands as well, so you don't get a lot of accessories. So like I say, I really wish to release this on its own. I'm going to keep saying that. I think a lot of people out there would want this on its own and not want this character, because this looks absolutely fantastic, the sandworm. Like I keep saying, paintwork on it and detail is really, really good. I like all the teeth and everything. Very accurate to the movie. Yeah, it just looks absolutely fantastic. I really wish that they'll release this on its own. You can see though, by the looks of it, they're using the same mould as a Freddy one. They did an extra one. I think it was the telly and the like snake and everything. Was he? No, he wasn't a snake, was he? He was just like something anyway, and he breaks out the floor. Based off the third one, I think, Dream Warriors. So by the looks of it, they're using the same mould of the actual floor. Maybe this bit is the same mould as well, just obviously repainted and smoothed off. Yeah, so they're just recycling things, which Neca always do. They recycle things, which it don't bother me. I think it might bother some people out there, but it don't bother me. I'm glad that they're making this sandworm. Again, I just really want this on its own. The next thing they showed off was the Bob figure. This figure looks really good. This is something that I will not be picking up though, because I liked Beetlejuice 2, but I don't know, it wasn't as good as the first one, which I think everyone will say. They're never going to be as good as the first one. It's still a really good movie, good attempt. I'm glad I watched it. I probably would watch it again, but I'm just not interested in this character. You get with different head sculpts and stuff like that though, so you can see in a minute, you can see how he looks next to Beetlejuice. The sculpt and the paintwork looks absolutely fantastic, especially with that obviously little tiny mini head that he's got. Yeah, really, really good. Oh, you can see the accessories what you get with it. Zoom in, here we go. So you get two different heads there in blue. You get one what's like a greenish colour and a pinkish colour. 2 different ties and name plates or name tags or whatever. So you get Bob, Dave, and Jeff. You get different colour hands, and then you get some files. So not too bad. I mean, this is probably one what would be worth getting 2 of, so you can have 2 different head sculpts on it. This one is supposed to be getting released in April 2026 again, and the price point is about £42. But yeah, it does look really, really good, but it's not something I don't think I'm going to pick up. The only Beetlejuice character that I'm going to be getting, hopefully very soon. I thought I would have already had it by now, because I'm filming this and it's the 1st of August, and I thought I would have had it by now, which is the Mezco Beetlejuice. I can't wait for that one. That's why I wanted this sandworm on its own, because I think it would look really, really good next to the Beetlejuice of the original Beetlejuice anyway. So that was the Beetlejuice section. Now there's just one more thing to show you. Now, there's Jaws. I said there's one more thing, but there's actually another thing after this one. What I want to show you and just go over it very quickly, because there won't really much to go over on the other one anyway. It's going to be very quick. But this one, and they're releasing this, obviously. It's like a 3D version of the poster. Neca have been doing this quite a lot. They look really good as well. I'm really tempted to get them, and the ones that they're releasing, which is just basically off the actual poster, the way that they are and everything. Because I don't think I've seen a review of them yet, because I don't think they're actually, any of them are out yet. So I don't even know if you can actually take the figures out of everything, of the actual boxes, and the way they're positioned and everything, because obviously they've made them look like straight off the poster, but like obviously 3D like this one does. And it's got the 50th anniversary. Looks really, really good. Another company have done this version. I don't know which company it was, but this looks really, really good. And that's the back of it as well. So obviously that's the front, the sides, the back, and you can see how big it is next to one of the figures, which looks really, really good. Again, this one is supposed to be released in April again of 2026. Price point is a bit high, I think, on this one. This one is about £99, so you might as well say 100 quid. So £100, I think that's I think it's a bit overpriced. Neca are usually really good with the prices, but this one, I think it's a bit overpriced. Looks like the jaw does move as well, because it's got on the wires over it, so it looks like your jaw can open and close. Yeah, I think the price point is a bit high on it. I think it should be around 70, 75 at the most. I think 100's a bit of a push, so I don't know if I'm going to get it. I have got the actual shark on pre-order, which will be coming in probably October. I've got ages to wait for it, even though everyone else has already got it. And that's the board game. It's not a board game, it's a game where you can play it as a game, but I'll be using it as a display piece. I still need to get the 2 main characters as well from the movie. Obviously they're not making the 3rd one because they can't get the license for him. So I don't know if I'll get this one. It's a maybe on that one, because it's just the price point what puts me off. It looks really good, but it's just the price point. So the last thing we're going to go over is Terrifier. Right, so we've got Terrifier, the clown. What is it to say about this one? This bloody version. Now, I didn't know. I can't remember seeing, because they actually showed this off in another Comic-Con, and that they was actually doing their version of Terrifier. But I didn't know they was doing a bloody version. I've already got this guy on pre-order, so we know when he's coming out. And it's got a release date there, Q4 2025. Same for the bloody version. So this is coming out around December time, probably more like January, I think, for the UK anyway. So in the UK it's saying December, but I'm saying January. But I didn't know about this guy. This guy is not for pre-order though. I've not seen him on the websites yet, unless he's on the websites now, because I ain't been on any of the websites where I usually order from today. So it could be on there now, but if it was on there, I would have got this version, then the clean version. I really like the bloody version of him. This one's supposed to be based off the second one, I'm assuming. Obviously, he's based off the first one. So, obviously, the next one for him to do is based off the third one, which will be like the Santa Claus one. But I can't remember if they showed that off. I just remember seeing it, but I don't know if they just showed it off in like the cartoon style version, because that's what they're doing as well. But yeah, I really like this one, so it means obviously I've already pre-ordered this one. I might have to pre-order that one as well, which I don't really usually like getting two of Neca figures. I usually just like to get one because it takes up space. Plus, I don't like too many of the same characters, especially in the same scale anyway, because I really want to get the Mezco 112 Terrify the Clown as well. Um, Obviously, I justify that I'm getting that version is because it's a cloth version and it's Mezco, and I am collecting the horror Mezco line, so it makes sense to get that one. But getting the bloody version as well as the clean version, I don't know, but this looks really, really good. So that is about it for really. That's the only things what caught my eye. As I said, there wasn't really much horror to show off. Trick Studios weren't there that I could see anyway. I think they did stuff in-house, so they showed some new stuff off, but nothing what caught my eye anyway. But yeah, that is about it. There's only one more thing I just want to go over quickly. Now, obviously, it's nothing to do with horror, so it's to do with Superman. So if you're not interested, you can click off the video now, but I just want to go over the Superman figure from Mezco quickly now. Right, so the Mezco Superman figure. Now, I went to Pictures to go see this movie, and I absolutely loved it. I am a big Superman fan. I've not liked any of the most recent Superman films. I really like the Christopher Reeve ones. I first saw them when I was a kid, and I fell in love with Superman then. And I've never liked any of the other ones at all. I just don't like them. But this one I actually really, really liked. So I am tempted to get this Mezco Superman. It's going to be difficult though, because obviously my stuff's horror, so it's going to stand out. I don't think it's going to look right. I'm not so sure. I have bought some merchandise from the movie. I probably might do that in another video if you guys are interested. I bought like the popcorn bucket and a cup. That was it, but the popcorn bucket looks pretty cool. But this Mezco figure, I'm liking it. You get the dog as well, Crypto, which looks good. There's just a couple of things I don't like about it, but it's actually been changed because when you go on the actual website of Mezco Toys to pre-order this one's not coming out until next year. The head sculpt looks slightly different. Plus, I don't like this. They've put like the black around the S and everything, but that's not there anymore for the pre-order of the figure. So they must have just changed some things to make it look better. The head sculpt at the moment don't look good on there, but it looks a bit better in the actual Mezco website. So they must have done some changes to that. You get a lot of head sculpts with it as well. They don't get much accessories with it though, but yeah, so I am tempted to get this in my collection, like I said, because I'm a big fan of Superman. I just don't want it to look too odd in my collection. I might have to separate somehow, but yeah, I'm liking it. So yeah, that is about it for this video. So hopefully you like this video, hit the thumbs up, the like, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.